Welcome back, guys, to my YouTube channel. So we are going to make the beef stew like I promised you. My beef I cooked up for like an hour or so because I wanted the water to reduce a bit. I did put in a little bit of water. When you rinse it, it does have a little bit of water on the beef. So then now I'm going to put in my onions because the water has totally dissolved. So now I've got 3 onions here, guys, that I'm going to put in. As you can hear, it is simmering beautifully, and we want the fat to be nice and brown. Lovely. It is not burning, it's simmering. So now when your meat is reducing the water, the first time when it's like less than, we just want to taste, it's not completely soft yet. So now we're going to put in the onions, guys, and we're going to fry it away, and then we're going to add some water in just in a while. The smell alone is divine. I use 3 onions, so then we're going to leave it in the pot. As you can see, it's dry, there's no water in it. I want it to just to simmer, make it a bit brownish, you know. So now I'm just going to close it and then just leave it for a while. And then next to my pot, I've got my, let me just move this pot away. I've got my carrots and potatoes in here. As you can see how I cut my carrots in the middle and then slice it through. And then my potatoes are also in here. It is cut not too big, just normal sizes, as you can see. And the carrots I boil, because if the stew is ready, we just want to put this in the pot, not wait for things to still get cooked and whatever. My mom disagrees totally with this way of cooking because she believes the potatoes, the carrots should be in the pot. Well, it's just, I just do it my way. I just do it my way because why? By the end of the day, it's what you prefer actually. Yes, your mom can show you the right way, but then you're also going to choose another way that's going to make it easier for you. So for me, it's easier to boil up my potatoes and my carrots, and then I'm going to put it into my beef, and then that's how I'm going to cook. Then here, guys, I've got my beautiful, lovely butternuts with the skin on. I cook it with the skin because it is so healthy. We need to stay healthy with the skin. Why would you want to cut the skin off? It is lovely, tasty. I chuck just into beautiful pieces, take out the pips, and then look at this one. Isn't it cute? And then later we're going to have a show where we're going to stuff up the butternuts. Yes! In our next braai maybe, or our next food session. There we go. See how beautiful thick it is? We do not want thin slices because we want to see the butternut, eat it and taste it. We don't want it to be cooked away. So then this is going to cook, guys, on medium heat. My rice is on. It's just a little bit of rice that I'm cooking. And then the pasta I'll cook later. And for now, we're going to cook the beef. We're going to let it simmer a bit. Then add like a cup of water. Just want to taste if the beef is soft. It's soft. So we're going to let the onions do its thing, yeah? And then I will come back to you guys. Now. Guys, as the beef is simmering, you can also add a little bit of olive oil because beef also can be a bit dry. You just put a little bit of olive oil in, like less than a quarter. So then we're going to close it up. and it's going to cook for about half an hour up to 20 minutes. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, our onions are softened up and it was simmering beautiful with my beautiful beef. Now I'm going to add like a spoon of garlic. You can use crushed, 2 spoons actually. You can use crushed garlic or you can use garlic cloves. Like I think here you can use like 3 garlic cloves. And then I'm going to add some green pepper, red and yellow for the flavor. And then I'm also will be adding some water. Like a cup of water, because I want my masala to, I want my beef to soften it up a bit. Because it's not the way I want it soft. Like a cup of water, and then we're going to leave it for another half an hour and we're going to add the rest of the ingredients. See you now. Guys, as you can hear, my butternut is a bit simmering because the water is almost out of it. It's dissolved. So now we're going to add a little bit of water because the butternut with the skin is still a bit hard. So then we just add a little bit of water in there. I love to make it in a pan because the pan dissolves the water and then you don't sit with unnecessary water. And then as soon as the second water, like this water that's now dissolved, we are going to glaze it with some butter and sugar. And my carrots is still going strong, beautiful, with the lid on. We must just keep the lid on so it can just cook nice and soft. So guys, I will see you in a while when everything is almost done. I think my rice is ready to be strained. And listen to that beautiful sound of the beef. It is sounding absolutely lovely, as you can see there. And then we're going to start putting in the rest of the ingredients. And don't forget, guys, when you cook your carrots and your potatoes, don't throw the water out. Don't strain the water immediately. The same water in this pot you can put in your beef. So it depends on how much water is left in here. So then if it's not a lot of water, you can steal some of this water because the ingredients of the carrots and the potatoes are in here. And we do not want to waste this lovely water. We can just put some of it in here to make it a nice strong gravy. So then don't throw the water away that's in here. The water in here needs to be dissolved because we want to glaze the butternut. And I make it in a pan, guys, because that is what I want. Then I also have my cabbage also in a pan that I'm going to just steam. As you can see, there's not a lot of water in there as well, but then we must just watch it like so it won't burn or get. I actually want it to be dry, but then I'm going to show you guys how lovely this is if you put in a little bit of spice for rice and butter. This is one of my favorite dishes. I love steamed cabbage. It doesn't have to be stir fried. It doesn't have to be shimmered away or anything with fried with onions or anything. I can eat cabbage just like this. So guys, we're going to do this in a bit. As you can see, my stove is a bit filled up, but I think the rice we're going to strain now. So guys, thank you much for joining in. I'm putting on this lid here, and then I will show you later how lovely my beef looks like. Look at that, it looks divine. So I'll see you guys now. Okay guys, welcome back. The beef is cooking beautifully. Now I'm just going to add a little bit of masala just to give it a kick. This is Durban Oriental Mixala from Food Lovers Market. It is 20 Rand a packet. So then you just put in a little bit. You're not going to put in too much because of the kids and the old people and all of that. Then I'm also going to use a bit of biryani masala. You can use any masala. It doesn't have to be biryani with biryani masala. And then I've got also ginger masala. I'm going to put in a spoon there. And it's still going to be a lovely stew. Irrespective if you put in masala. You can say it's like a beef curry. Because our curry is different from the curry normal people eat. It is totally hot. So this is actually, I should actually go and change it to say not beef stew, beef curry. Sorry for that, guys. So you just think of ingredients that you can use along the way, you know. So yeah, let's see how does it look. Oh, beautiful, hey? So now we're gonna just leave it like that just to cook. I turned down my heat to 3 and we are going to let it simmer because we do not want raw masala. We want it to cook. As you can see, guys, I've got my cabbage on and it's gonna cook. And yes, we'll see you in a while when it's steamed up. You can see there's a little bit of steam coming out. So we'll see you in a little bit of a while. My butternut is also almost done. Remember, I put in like a cup of water in the first time. The second time, another cup. Now, it's just gonna have to boil away. And then I'm going to glaze it with some sugar and butter. See you now. Welcome back, guys. As you can see, the potatoes and the carrots has softened up. Woo! They are messing again. Has softened up beautifully. Let's just taste the carrots. Ooh. Wasn't supposed to go back in there, but I got it. So the carrots are nice and soft. I think it's too soft for me. Aishmara. But anyway, should have watched it, but it's fine. See, there's still some water in here. We're going to use this water for the stock. And then the cabbage is steaming beautifully. The beef is cooking lovely. We'll be adding the green beans in a bit. And then also your butternut. The water has almost dissolved. So what I'm going to do is, just for it to make it a beautiful syrup, I'm going to add in the sugar so long. So nothing is mashed up, people. I do not really like mashed up food unless it's a pumpkin or so, you know, but not butternut really. I love it with the skin on. So it's nice, beautifully soft. Now I'm just going to add some sugar. This is 1 spoon, 2 spoons. You just use your discretion, people. How you love the sweetness of sugar. And then, like I've used now 3 teaspoons, and this is like 4. I think 4 butternuts. Okay. Then we're gonna close it again, so that the sugar can just dissolve a bit with the water. And just a little bit more then, just a teaspoon more. And then we're going to close it and let the sugar just become like almost like a syrup. And then that's going to take about 5 minutes. Then we add the butter. We leave it open because we don't want it to be too soft. This we're going to turn off. And then, yeah. I think we can add the green beans now in here so we can also soften. Add some green beans in here. So the green beans are not pre-cooked. The potatoes and just put it in like that. And just look at how lovely is this green beans. Guys, it is absolutely beautiful. So then we're gonna just mix it together with the beef for it to cook further, and then we're gonna leave it for like, you know, beef doesn't have a time limit. It's not like chicken where you overcook it. So we're gonna leave this for like 10 minutes, and then we'll add the rest of the ingredients. Look how beautiful this looks, guys. So I'll see you in a while. Let me just close this. Where we're gonna add this in. I just want to take it off the hot stove also. And the rice is beautifully cooked, as you can see. Lovely. And we're still gonna make some pasta. And then we're done. Almost done. Because we're just waiting for this. For the cabbage. Lovely. See you now, guys. Thanks for joining.